What's the answer?
I felt despair all the way through the election campaign that the Labour Party and the media were talking up the BNP. Now, I don't know who was responsible for starting it, but I think it was a very bad, very silly thing to do. It was a story that was created, and right now we are doing it again.
What can Labour do to reconnect?
Very little. If I was in Labour right now, I would be looking across the floor at people like Vince Cable, who is clearly the best qualified man to lead this country, but yet no one dare admit it because he works for the Liberal Democrats. I'd be trying to reconnect with the Labour heartlands. I'd seriously consider a media monopolies bill, reform of the electoral politics. It's going to be really difficult for Labour.
See, a lot of traditional Labour voters just feel that this government is... This may be wrong, but I'm saying what they feel. They feel that the government is too concerned about the South, too concerned about ethnic minorities, too concerned about a liberal metropolitan chattering class, and has lost contact, hasn't built enough houses, hasn't created enough jobs for the old core white working class vote.
I wouldn't buy into that wholly. I think what we did was focus on Middle England, to the exclusion of inner cities, actually inner city London as well as everything else. But the housing point is a very good point. We haven't built any new houses in Birmingham, for instance, for 12 years. And across the northern cities, you've got that problem.
Which when you have a lot of immigrants can be increased tension.
People's scapegoat.
All right, I want to finish on...
For many decades, the main parties have refused to discuss immigration. Now, I think the proper position on immigration is to say that the country needs it because otherwise we're going to have the wrong balance between old people and younger people. We therefore need a policy. In other words, we need to explain how many immigrants we're going to have, and then we need to implement the policy. But actually, we don't have any of that. We have immigrants coming in and the government getting the figures wrong and pretending the figures are different from what they are. And I think a lot of that does get people very, very cross.
All right. I just want to finish off one just previous, a yes or no, really. The BNP getting 2 members to the European Parliament, is that a harbinger of things to come, or is it just a one-off?
If we respond correctly, it will be a one-off.
Michael?
In terms of your point about never having elected people to a parliament before, the next parliament to be elected is the sensible one, which has a first-past-the-post system, and the BNP will be nowhere.
So it's a one-off?
No, they'll get more seats in 2014 when we next have the stupid Euro elections. Well,